What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo. And I feel like at this point, you all know how much I love One Direction as a entity, as a group, as a monumental piece of music history. I think it's pretty clear that I like them a lot, as well as all of their solo careers. But I feel like, because One Direction doesn't exactly put a lot of content out, I sometimes really miss them as a group. And so I thought for fun today, we would check out One Direction doing You and I live during BBC Radio 1's big weekend of 2014. To be honest with you, I'm not even sure if I've seen this before or not, but I don't think I've done a video on it. So I'm pretty excited about this. I just feel like, I don't know, sometimes you just have to dive back into those things that you love so much. Now, before we actually get into this video, I just got to plug my Patreon. Everything I'm able to do, all these videos I'm able to make. I mean, I put out between 30 and 90 videos a month. The reason I'm able to do that is because of my Patreon supporters. So in exchange for that, I have so much exclusive content. And if you're a fan of One Direction, I have so many exclusive reactions over there. As far as the One Direction movie, I've done the full San Siro show. I've done even more things that are just related to them, but then all of the solo careers, I've done so much content. So if you guys are interested at all in checking that out and supporting me, the link is in the description. But with all these things out of the way, I love this song, and yeah, let's take it back to 2014. Oh man. I know some of you were there, but I can't tell you how envious I am. I would love to have had a chance to actually see them live. I just want to be there with Harry and Zayn drinking water.
Sing along if you know the words.
And Niall's little smile. That rhymes for a reason.
I figured it out. I figured it out from black and white. Seconds and hours. Maybe the act to take some time. I know how it goes.
I can't believe there's not more people there. What?
The silence and sound.
Woo!
Did they ever hold each other?
Come on. Liam is a whole ass mood all on his own. And I feel like people sometimes forget that. I think that sometimes it sort of gets lost in the mix because of the style of album that he put out for his first debut. But I've praised this before. Every one of them individually brings such a unique perspective to the music. And I feel like with Liam, he was really good at writing singles. That is a very important skill to be able to do, especially in the modern day when it comes to music. I feel like before you would buy a record because it had one or two songs on it, but now we don't do that. Now, because that album goes on to streaming, there might be one or two tracks that make the promo period, but for the most part, you can't have filler anymore. I feel like because of his talent level, I think that album should have just came out maybe a couple years later, and it would have done, it did amazing numbers. We already know that. It's got so many streams, but I feel like because of the way music has progressed, it would do even better now. But I think that's a talent all on its own. Woo! Oh, Harry, come on.
We
Woo!
wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us. No, nothing can come between you and I.
Oh my God, he sounds so fucking good in this.
Figured it out.
Oh,
Saw the mistakes of up and down.
those ZM harmonies, come on.
There's always room for coming round. I see what it's like.
And you know I fucking love Louis so goddamn much.
See what it's like for day and night, never together. 'Cause they see things in a different light, like us. They never try, like us. You and I.
It just comes in so fucking
We
strong.
don't wanna be like them. We can make it till the end. Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us.
Oh, yes. Also, I want Harry to bring the bandana back. Woo! Fucking send me all the way to wherever you are ruling, Zayn, because god damn it, I will worship.
Nothing can come between you and I. Not even the gods above can separate the two of us. Nothing can come between you and I.
I will fucking yes. Too many people sleep on Zayn, and for what? Man, like, this was a moment in history that I feel like I try to do good about this these days. Like, it's a moment in history where, like, you're there and, like, you know you're having a good time, but, like, maybe you don't soak it in completely just what you're experiencing. And the problem is that, like, again, I'm trying to fix this in my modern day self where, like, I go and I see an artist and, like, I'm having a great time, but, like, I have to remind myself, hey, these moments are so fleeting. Not only is life always, like, fleeting, but, like, you never know where these bands are going to go. You never know what you're experiencing in that moment. And so I try to, like, cherish the moments that I'm experiencing, especially when it comes to, like, music, because again, you never know. All my favorite bands break up all the fucking time. And it's like, wow, I should have just went to that show, or I should have just went to that thing, because in my head, that was going to be a forever thing. And, like, it's really hard to get past that sometimes. I feel like One Direction was iconic. They will remain iconic. I feel like people, including myself, are still discovering them all these years later, even after the fact. And I think there's a lot to be said about the fact that they put on such an incredible show. They harmonize so well together. There's such a camaraderie happening, and the crowd is just, like, eating it up. And I don't blame them. Like, I'm fucking hungry. I would love to see One Direction right now. I would eat that shit up. But there is a lot to be said about a group that is this monumental, that is this massive, but when they when they go on an H word and they all put out these solo works, the fact that they can still move crowds like that, the fact that they can still sell things out and continue to progress. Like, can you imagine a One Direction album in 2023? How good everybody would sound, because we already loved what they made, but they weren't even close to their potential. And so seeing an album all these years later would be fucking incredible. But I love this so much. I love this little trip back memory lane. For me, it's memory lane in the sense of I just remember doing all these album discographies and really falling in love with this group. I love what they present on stage. Again, Harry and the bandana. Come on. Louis Tomlinson's hair in this is fucking incredible. I'm into it. I love that Liam can wear just a white tank top that most people would wear as an undershirt and look that fucking good in it. Also, Niall could literally move an entire room with that smile. You've got to be kidding me. But the highlight of this, Zayn fucking crushes these notes in this. It's so crazy to think back to the idea that Zayn had such, like, performance anxiety and how overwhelmed he still gets. I mean, obviously he doesn't play many shows. He's done a very limited amount of shows because that's a lot. It's a lot of a mental toll. But to know that like wherever these guys were, like with their relationship and stuff on stage, he felt comfortable enough to go out time and time again. And I think that is just so incredible. It just really shows what the power of like that friendship or having those people that are close to you that are experiencing those same things can help you push through things. So I absolutely love this. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check out Patreon. Like I said, that is the only way that this channel is supported. These videos, not monetized. Ads, I don't sell them. Sponsors, I tell them no. I'm just personally not willing to, sacrifice my values for those things. But I've been really fortunate that I have so many amazing people supporting me on Patreon. So make sure you guys check that out. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of this. I will see you all in the next one. Peace.